Hi there, this is Amaka Ifebunandu, the Excel coach. And in this quick video, I'll walk you through how to record an equity transaction where a company issues shares in exchange for land and how it reflects automatically across the three financial statements using my pre-designed Excel template. Now, this is a common real world scenario, and if you've ever wondered how to capture this accurately without getting stuck, then you will have to watch to the end. Here is the question. A company issued 2,000 common shares in exchange for a piece of land with a fair market value of 80 million naira. What is the impact on the financial statement? Now, this is our automated financial statement. And looking at this case study, first of all, what we need to do is to check our chart of accounts. Two accounts will be affected here: the common shares and the land. Is exchange for land, not for cash. Let's have that in mind. We are more commonly accustomed with when you issue shares for cash, people pay cash in exchange of the company share. Now there is an exchange with a landed property. So we need land and we need shares. So looking at our chart of accounts, we don't have land. So because this transaction is unique and there is need for us to also create a chart of account that captures this nature of transaction, because commonly you see we issuing shares for cash thereabouts, right? But this there is no cash exchange here, right? So for me, I've looked at this question and I think the best way to do is to create an account where we have land for I call it land non-cash, and maybe common shares or equity shares non-cash, right? Something like that. So we'll look at it and we have our non-current assets here, 1050 and 1060. So we can just insert a new line, just select the row, the table row. Mind you, this is a table. We'll just select the table row and insert a table. Now we have a new table. So I can call the table 1070. Mind you, I'm following the line. So call this land. Then I can just put a non-cash transaction, non-cash transaction, just to separate it. So this is a non-current asset and it has a debit balance. So we still have another account this will impact on. So we have the land we've created, land, then 2,000 common shares. All right. So our common shares will also increase. All right. So I'll still do the same thing. So we'll go to equity. So this is equity. You can just come here and create another. Just so we'll select this line, all right, and just right click and insert. So maybe I'll just say 3015, 3015, and I can call it equity shares, or I can just say common shares, non-cash, common shares, then non-cash transaction, right? So it's still an equity, so, and it's a credit balance. So having gotten this, because first of all, we need to capture this in our chart of accounts. And mind you, as I stated in the walkthrough video for this automated financial statement, whenever you include a new account in your chart of accounts, you also need to go to your financial statement and also include that, right? So when you come here, we've included two accounts, which is the land, and land is a non-current asset. So we come here and we just have to impute it. So this is non-current assets. So maybe you select here, select the entire row and insert a new row up there. So we have this. We have formula here. So you can just copy this and you paste it. So you notice it's the non-cash transaction for land. Then you copy the formula, copy and just paste. All right. And that is it, right? So this here is because the formulas are not consistent. You can just say ignore and you are good to go. So the second item we need to update on our financials too. Remember, we have the common shares and it's under equity. So we have the retained earning, owner's capital. So we'll create a new account line here, and just as we did previously. So we'll copy this and we'll paste it here. So definitely we have C32. I think it's C33 that is so you can just edit and make it C33. So you see common shares, non-cash transactions. So copy this, Control C and Control V. Just minimal adjustment. These are the adjustments you need to make on this template whenever you have new transactions. And why we have to create this, because if it was a cash transaction, there was no need. We already have like owner's capital, which we can tag as our shareholders capital. It can be posted here, or you create another line if you wish to, but have it in mind that you have to update your financials, right? So having gotten this, having set up the chart of account and also updated the financial statements with the new account that we have created, let's go to post this in the ledger. Now let's get back to the question and just read it again, and we'll go back to the ledger to post it. Right. It says a company issued 2,000 common shares in exchange for a piece of land with a fair market value of 18 million naira, right? What is the impact on the financial statement? Before we proceed, I stated during the walkthrough video, I just needed to state this over and over again so that you get to know it. In the settings section, the template start date is 1st of January 2024. So put the date you plan to start using this template. So I'm assuming this template will start using it on the 1st, right? So that my date can fall within this range, right? From this date upwards, right? So we go to our general ledger. So let's say on the 20th of January 2024, right? Issue of common shares in exchange for land. So remember we have the first account is land, we debit land. So remember we created land non-common shares. So it's a debit account. So what is the amount? Remember it's 18 million. Good. So the next one, as I stated, you can just copy because it's the same, is the second leg entry. So this is equity, common shares, I think it's common shares, we call it. None. So this is a credit entry, 18 million. Good. So definitely we have, this is the entry we need to make. So let's go to our financial statement. Notice that the land non-cash transaction for 2024, mind you, this is 2024, so it automatically updates to 2025 because we've not done anything in 2025, so the balance remains the same, right? So non-cash, land non-cash is 18 million, right? So this is non-current assets. Then we have the equity side. You can see this also balances of 18 million. Now have it in mind that this transaction only impacts on the balance sheet. There is no cash movement. There is no impact on the income statement because it's not a revenue, it's not an expense, right? So when you also look at the cash flow statement, there is no impact because there is no cash movement, right? Now, if there was cash movement, you will see impacting on investing activity because land is an is an investment, and financing, that is the common shares. You see it impacting on this. But because there is no movement of cash, it's not impacting on it, right? It's not impacting. So the formula we have here did not capture the non-cash transaction. That's why it's not impacting on that, right? So this is how you go about capturing this kind of transaction. Now this template is a premium template. I'll be dropping the link in the description section of this video. If you want to get it, the link will be there. If you also want to have a comprehensive walkthrough video on how these templates work, I'll be dropping also the link. You can watch the walkthrough video on how these templates work. So I believe you've gotten value from this and you can see how this transaction is captured. On your own as a finance professional, how would you have treated this transaction? Because we learn on a daily basis, right? How would you have treated this transaction? So I'll be waiting to see your response in the comment section. Thank you for staying true to this video. I hope to see you in the next lesson. Bye for now.